Our learning target for today is I can explain how pictures and maps contribute to and clarify the text. So oftentimes, especially when we're reading informational text, we get a lot of facts, we get a lot of information, and it's hard to actually picture and understand what the author is trying to tell you. If I wrote you a story and it was about my bedroom and I told you about how I had a really big bed with 2 pillows, and it's actually a platform bed, which means that sometimes the bed is raised off the ground and you may need steps to get up on it. If I told you I had a colorful rug or a little circle in my corner where I like to read, that might be difficult for you to be able to picture. Yes, you read the words, but you may not be able to understand really what my room looks like. But if I created this map for you, then you really understand. You get to see what my bed looks like. You get to see my circle in the corner where I like to read. You see my colorful rug. So this is a good example of how a picture helps you to better understand a text or help you to better understand what someone is trying to get you to understand. So first, we have a few vocabulary words. Our first vocabulary word is level. Level is an amount of something. It's a specific height. Our next vocabulary word is magnitude. Magnitude is the size or the extent of something. We also see magnitude when we're talking about an earthquake. It's the number that shows the power of an earthquake. So today we're going to focus on pages 13 to 23 in Danger Earthquakes. If you haven't had a chance to reread those pages, I want you to press pause and I want you to go back and read those pages. So the first question, how many earthquakes occur in a year? Second question, how many cause damage? And the last question, where is the Pacific Ring of Fire? And remember, these answers should be coming directly from the text. Now let's look a little bit closer at the reading. A scale is numbers or units that are used to measure something. When you measure something, you find out its size, weight, or strength. What does a Richter scale measure? Think about what you read. Think about what you saw in the text. What does a Richter scale measure? If you said the Richter scale measures an earthquake's power, you're correct. How is the Mercalli scale different from the Richter scale? How is the Mercalli scale different from the Richter scale? The Mercalli scale measures the damage caused by earthquakes, while the Richter scale measures earthquakes' power. Now for the focus. An informational text has features that help you understand the actual text better. They help us to visualize important information. Let's take a look at pages 38 to 39. What text feature is seen on these pages? What text feature is seen on these pages? If you said a map, you are correct. What do the colors represent? Well, if we look down here at the key, we see that the title in the key says Earthquake Zones in the United States. And the colors tell you about damage. We see down here in the bottom part of Texas, there's no damage. In the orange part right over here, there's minor damage. In the darker orange, it's more moderate. And in the red, it's major. So the colors tell you the type of damage and how much damage occurs after an earthquake. How does this map help you to better understand the text? So how does this map help you to better understand earthquake zones and their damage? So I want you to choose a picture from pages 13 to 23. I want you to explain what you see in the picture and how it helps you to better understand earthquakes.